respected Andy 2 of all time. Our great pal, Ryan Gary Anthony Letourneau II. I'm sure he's got nothing but just amazing things to say. That's going to be a +2 factory, right?
What was worse? Well, I think being like any kind of like marginalized identity in the 90s was probably worse, for sure.
What are we talking?
Defense.
What are we talking here? What are we talking about?
Even bald, man. But I wasn't bald back then. That was a choice I made later. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Do you think he?
What are you doing?
What Papa J? This is a brand equity hit.
The entire TGIF lineup, brother. I'm 36 years old. I'm not gonna. Twitch.tv/Dan Gheesling is that way if you want to endlessly relive like Boy Meets World. Okay, I'm not.
What?
Nostalgia.
What do you mean, Papa J? I'm just saying right now, man. There's no VIP next to your name, right? There's no VIP next to your name, like that. There's no VIP, right? That's not my clip. Oh yeah, that's on me. You know, Papa J. That's extremely foolish on me to think that your equity, so your clips only hit. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe Papa J, do me a quick favor. Get in touch with Toast and get him up to speed. Get him up to speed. Get him up to speed a little bit. Little bit up to speed. Little bit up to speed. All right, let's see what Lemmy has to say. Lemmy with a lovely message from
Alpris, thanks for the 10 on Twitch. I'm sorry to hear this.
Real quick, why is this camera so good? Do they make cameras different in Scotland?
Alpris, thanks for the 10 on Twitch. I'm sorry to hear they stop making the macaroni cheese that you like. What is something else you like? I hope they stop making that as well, you prick. That's not very nice at all.
What? Is there subtitles? There's no subtitles on Twitch? Since when? Since when are there no subtitles on Twitch? He's sad that his favorite mac and cheese, since they weren't YouTube. All right. Look, you'll be hard pressed for me to never click on a Lemmy clip. All right, even though I don't know what's going on, you just know there was a zinger in there somewhere. Streamer is about to win a game of Mario Kart. Yo, what is with the carpet, man? We see it once a day. We see this streamer with this carpet, man. I think my wife had that in her condo when I met her. What is that? Everyone, you know someone with that carpet. Speaker, my wife is calling. I just started streaming! What are we doing, man? Hey, you're live on Twitch, because I just went live on Twitch when you were on a phone call. So, how's it going?
What?
I'm live on Twitch right now. How's it going?
Oh, great.
I noticed that you called. I'm sorry I missed it. This is a question that I can respond to you on stream, or should I mute the stream?
You should probably mute it.
Okay, muting. Chat. Just take it easy, man. Just take it easy. Just take it easy. It's chat. It's just a bit. Just take it easy. Just take a breath. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine, chat. Joke. Okay. Next, I'll make sure from here on out there are no jokes. No jokes on the stream. Zero joking. Here is a clip. NL on Dan's chatter interrogation techniques. Okay, so this is a educational clip. It will have nothing funny or fun about it. So we shouldn't even react. We should call this just learning. We just call it learning. But I can't, Chad. I can't be serious, man. Are you kidding me? Man, the one day I'm at work and Dan finally broke. Huh. Huh. Do you think Notch made that noise himself? Huh. Do you think anyone can make that? Huh. Ryan, did you do voices for Eddie's cat game? Huh. Not gonna answer. That's okay. Maybe the funniest thing I've ever written. All right, here we go. All right, Ryan Gary out here with the new drip on. What could he possibly have to say about how I speak to chat?
No good deed goes unpunished. I'm not going to audit their following list. And the reason I'm not going to do it, A, it's none of my business. B,
Well, auditing someone's following list is not what happens around here. If someone starts chirping, we go on the internet, we click on their Twitch profile, we see who they follow, and we just take it all in. No judgment.
I know Dan is going to get in trouble.
For what?
I can see through the weeds on that one. I know that one day Dan is going to get in hot water.
How?
'Cause what he does when he audits someone's
you
follow
tell
list
me.
is he says nothing if they follow like 70 dudes, but if they follow one woman, he's like,
It's not true.
let's see what time you followed this person. And if it's in the morning, it's like, I see you. And that, I think, is
What?
not a good idea.
What do you mean? I don't say
That was
anything.
insane.
Tell me one time I audited a chatter and I said one thing. I don't say anything. All we do, it's a simple. All it is. Chat's the jury. I bring up who you follow, and chat goes, I don't say anything. I don't say this person's following this for this reason, this for this reason. It's completely up to you, the audience, to make your own assumption when someone comes into chat, starts spouting off, and then we just look at, it's like, you know what it's like? It's like looking at the biography of Chatter A. We have some dialogue, but then we go back and we look at their transcripts, their high school report cards, any sort of, that's it. You know, if they want to take ASMR classes at the local community college, that's up to them. All we're doing is thumbing through the archives. What are they about? That's it. No judgment. So let's go ahead and I'm sure he'd be fine with this. Let's just, case in point. Let's just see who Northernlion. This is an example of how we interrogate chatters. Let's just see who he's following here. Okay. Purge Gamers. The first person he ever followed on Twitch is Purge Gamers. Unfamiliar. Oh, you followed Corey before me? Bro, didn't Corey stalk you at a doctor's office? And what happened here, man? Like, I get the Cobalts, the Bears, your wife. What happened? Well, Cinny V, Richard Hammer. Look. Oh, if we're doing a quick audit here, I'm getting heavy roguelike vibes. Heavy roguelike vibes. And then I probably say there's his agent. Okay. Then we're in the chess. This is the Among Us chess era. T-Pain. The Hob era. Still chess era. Ben and Karen, don't know who that is. This was probably when we did that 2v2. Go off, Kings. Ricky Peacock. I don't know Ricky Peacock. I don't know. But I would think Ricky Peacock has exquisite taste in Spotify music. So this is what we typically do. So if this is problematic, then call me Timmy Tuesday. But I do have some issues with that. Did he follow me? You forgot insinuating BM? But I don't do that. That may be what your implication of that is. But it's not me. If we audit someone, I am merely a mirror of chat. That's all. Can you audit myself? No, that's none of your business. Who audits the auditors? I had nothing to hide, but what are you gonna say about who I follow? What are you gonna say about who I follow? What could you possibly have to say? I'm serious. What you want to audit me? What do I have to hide, chat? What do I have to hide? What do I have to hide? What do I have to hide? Tell me. Nerds versus Nature? Mathis Games? Carbonics? Lady Lex, we ran into H1Z1? Jay Smith OTI, Kyle Landry, Nobody Epic, Michael A. Fox, Squid Grip? Lashes? Miss Harvey, Margaret Hiko from Michigan, play hard. Oh, you got keep on Nerd Fusion. Oh, geez, we better get that. Oh, ooh. Chat? What happened to all those groups, man? What happened to all those groups? Remember when there's all those groups? Remember there used to be a bunch of streaming groups. What were they called? Stream teams. What happened to those groups? There used to be a lot of groups. Why do you think there's no more groups? Team Unity was never a group. Like, we never had a group. Is there a documentary on the groups? They're content houses now? What's that? What do you mean the Divinity 2 Original Sin event? What does that mean? Yeah, but there used to be a lot of groups, man. What was Cobalt's group called, man? Look at my gaming. I think that was way longer ago.